What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good friend Randy today. Today, she has got us checking out another song from AURORA. Apparently, it's another unreleased one. And the last unreleased one I listened to has been so much fire. So much fire. I cannot get enough of it. So I don't know why she needs to release it all. So I would imagine this is probably just as good. So let's go ahead and check it out. Silent Violence. Oh my god, with the drums in this too. Like everything about this is like new AURORA swag for me. It sounds like some of the stuff that she's been featured on, you know what I mean?
Can't see what you can see. It's like what creeps. And when you're alone, it's in your head. It's the
Her voice just sounds too good over like this kind of like dark, creepy, you know, sounds. You know what I mean? Like her voice is so like unique and she just sings with like such like a softness to it, where like when you throw it over like the dark and creepy, edgy stuff, like it just does something to you. You know what I mean? It's just that's what I say. She needs. Ugh. I need more of this kind of stuff in my life, fam. I need more of this kind of energy from AURORA. Again, I didn't really realize how much I was really sleeping on her like this. You know what I mean? Like, she really has like a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I was showing one of the young lads in my life recently some AURORA music, and I was like, especially as a young lad, right? You know, like trying to turn the young lad onto it. Like, how do you go about it? Which ones do you choose? I feel like I did a pretty good job. If I knew this song, I probably would have played this one. Because this one is like I said, I need more of this kind of AURORA in my life, for real.
what you can't hear when what comes near. And when you're alone, it's in your heart. It's the silent light.
I know this is like an official video or anything like that, but shout out to whoever made the video period, because like the little like smoky effects in the background, which is like the still shot, I think it's been just like a nice little element to it, because there's a lot of like just like listening to like the music side of it, and it's such a damn vibe, man. Like I said, her music always kind of takes you like in this place of like kind of getting lost in it for a minute. You know what I mean? Like kind of whatever song you're going to dive into, you're going to dive into that into that world for that 3 to 5 minutes, whatever it's going to be. You know what I mean? Where I feel like when it comes to like the art of music, there's like a time and a place for a lot of things. And for me, there's things where like there's kind of like background music, and there's songs that you would put on in like specific scenarios and stuff like that, right? But like you don't just casually put on Aurora. Does that make sense? Like you put on Aurora to listen to the song. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm sure I'm going to hear it. I'm sure I'm going to hear it from a lot of people like, oh, I love Aurora's background music. Yes, because you love Aurora. You know what I mean? I listen to a lot of music. I'm sure everybody who says that you put on Aurora as a background music, I bet you probably only listen to a handful of artists in your life. I'm just saying. I'm going to make it a guess there and say that you probably only listen to maybe like 5 to 10 artists, really, and maybe a handful of songs outside of that. But those people, I get it. I get it. But I wouldn't just do that, because, you know, when I listen to Aurora, or when there's other artists that I'm thinking of specifically that remind me of like the same kind of vibe, where it's like you don't just casually throw it on. Like, you know what I mean? If you start talking when I throw on an Aurora song, it's going to bother the fuck out of me, fam. You know what I mean? I got to get lost in it for a minute. You know what I mean? Like I have to, you know what I mean? I can't stand it. There's certain songs where like, you know, if I throw it on, people talk through it or like pause it, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, it's all good. But like I said, you kind of get lost in her music. Like, you know, that's just how I use it. You know what I mean? Like, I would never put on an Aurora song and then want you to talk through half of it, because I want to get lost in what's happening for that 3 to 5 minutes. Because I feel like that's what she creates, is something to get lost in that way. All right, I'll get off my soapbox now. You listen to music however you want to. I promise. You listen to music however you want to. I know. You guys are probably sitting there thinking, if you made it to this point in the video, for sure, you're probably like, well, you just paused like your own thing. Like you paused your own vibe. I'm like, yeah, but I'm reacting to it. I have to pause it. You know what I mean? If I had my way, I would never pause the songs. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I wouldn't be able to put anything up on the channel, because it would all get like completely red flagged. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like this one a lot. I like that. Like I said, all of her unreleased stuff has been great. I don't know how much of there is out there in the world this way. I know somebody had mentioned something about her like mentioning and saying that she might release like, you know, stuff like this officially eventually. Why? I don't see why she would do it, because you know, she would have to take time away from making new music in order to do that. You know what I mean? So it's out there for us to enjoy. I don't need it on my Spotify. You know, I can just run to YouTube and listen to it. You know, I think that's one of those things in the world, right? It's like, you know, we as consumers want it our way, where it's still out there. It's still available to us, and it's still free for us to get, you know, and still able for us to enjoy. We just really can't purchase it or show it that kind of love and support that way, which would be a good thing. But I mean, let's be honest, guys. How many people are really out there putting their money towards artists other than their merch sales? You know what I mean? Or concert tickets, which, again, people aren't going to concerts. You know what I mean? Like, get out there, enjoy live music. That's the message of the day. You know, it was a nice day today. It was nice and sunny. I got outside, but, you know, you need to get outside and go to a concert venue. You know, indoor, outdoor, I don't care. Somebody told me that they don't go to concerts out in the wintertime because it's not the vibe. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, there's indoor venues. He's like, yeah, but then I'd have to wear like pants. And I'm like, what, you only wear shorts to concerts? You know what I mean? I was like, that, yeah, when it's hot and when you're in Rome, you wear shorts. You know what I'm saying? But when it's cold and it's an indoor concert, you wear pants and a hoodie. Shit. Support these artists, man. They out here starving. Go to their shows, yo. Buy their merch. It does go a long way. All right, man. I'm going to get off my soapbox today. I don't know what inspired all this today, but damn it if I'm not talking about everything today. If you made it to this point in the video, join the Patreon. If you made it to this point in the video, definitely hit me up on the Instagram. Show me that love, yo. I'm not a good job. I don't do a good job of promoting myself, so I'm just going to at least just say it. Hey, you know, if you want to support the channel and you want to help support what I'm doing over here in the Foxtrot family, join the Patreon. Want to help show me a little bit of extra love, just give me a follow on Instagram. But the Discord is also always available for everybody, and that's always there. Always there. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. Thank you again, Randy, for the request. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room.